So my name is Forzley. I'm the CEO of Simutech Multimedia.
Could you tell me a bit about the overall atmosphere of the Serious Play conference?
Yeah, so the conference was in Montreal. Montreal is a beautiful city, as you know, and we attended it 2 weeks ago. It was a great atmosphere. The location was at the University of Quebec, and the attendees were a mix of industry and education. It seemed to be a very active event. There was a lot of people in different sessions, so we enjoyed meeting different people and attending some of the sessions there.
So what was that audience like? Who attended more specifically?
Yeah, it was an interesting conference because it was a nice mix of everything. There was people from an academic background who were reviewing new research they had just released and talking about their recent research, be it PhD work or master's work or just general research. But there's also some educational institutions attending to figure out how they can leverage serious play and serious games to teach the next generation. But there was also industry, so people who actually produce the video games, serious games, as well as companies like ours that actually leverage serious games to actually achieve something. And so in our case, trying to help manufacturing close the skills gap. And it was a nice blend because there was a good sharing of ideas and understanding what the current level of research is at the same time.
So how did your speaking event go?
It was great. Actually, we had a full house, so to speak. We had, again, very similar to the audience. We had a blend of everything. We did share with the audience the issues that manufacturing are facing, especially the whole skills gap, retention, onboarding staff, how to actually find and identify the right talent. And then we kind of showed how our software helps with that. And then we opened it for questions from the audience, and the questions were great. It was a blend of how do you actually do the development of the software, to who are the customers, how do they actually achieve success, how do you measure success. And so it was a great way to actually showcasing what we do and how we actually solve a problem that's real using serious games.
So what were a few of your main points that you presented? If you could just expand upon those.
Yeah, so there are some serious problems in the manufacturing industry in terms of finding the right skill and closing that skills gap, but also in actually onboarding a new employee and making sure they're productive right away. And what we wanted to kind of share as the main point is that gaming is a great way of doing that. You can immerse someone into a learning environment and let them practice as close as to what is real. And then by doing that, they ramp up faster. They ramp up with the same methodology across the board. So one employee in one plant will work the same way as another employee in a different plant. And by virtue of that, they are ready to be productive right away on the factory floor. But we really wanted to make sure that people understood that gaming and simulation lets somebody be immersed in that world and achieves that learning objective much better than any other way of teaching.
Okay. And what was your overall opinion on the experience?
Yeah, it's a great event. There was actually 2 events back to back. There was another session in Florida that happened 2 weeks after that we were excited to go and speak there and meet the audience again. We would love to participate again. We learned a lot about some of the new innovations that are happening. And so it's good to kind of see what other companies are up to, see what academia is up to. But also be engaged with that community of like-minded people and share thoughts and ideas. So we were very thankful that we were invited to speak and look forward to attending again.
Any last thoughts, any last words?
Not on Serious Play itself, but there's a few more conferences that we will be attending soon. There's a manufacturing expo in Toronto that we're invited to speak in August, and similarly a process expo in Chicago in October. And we'll be there to share very similar thoughts and ideas on how we can help manufacturing with gaming and 3D environments.